Yes, corazón.
It's something about that. Ooh. It's something about that. Look. It's something about me making all this motherfucking paper. It's something about these lame ass bitches that I hate.
Yeetity. Welcome to Momma Shays. I don't know what that noise is. Welcome to Momma. What is that noise? I don't know what that is or why it's doing that. Hey y'all. Okay. Y'all been asking. And asking. Is that my alarm keep going on? What is that? I don't know what that is. Y'all been asking, guys. That's what I look like right there. Right there. That's what I feel like. Yeah, can y'all see it? And that's what I feel like. This show is making me feel like that. Right there. Right there. So let me go to... This is going to be Momma Shay's thoughts on all the cast members. I'm going to start here. I forgot his nickname. White Remy. And I'm going to tell y'all, this is my disclaimer. This video may not be for the weak. I won't disrespect anybody, and I refuse to be disrespected. But I'm just going to give y'all my honest opinion, right? So when Binks first told me, I don't know what this beeping is, it's getting on my nerves. When Binks first told me that she was going to do this show, I was like, yeah. And of course, as a mom, especially a mom like me, I wanted to be in on it. And so from my understanding is the first group of people, over half of them bailed like 2 days before the show. Now y'all keep calling these people clout chasers. No, those people were the real clout chasers. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. First impressions is everything. When I seen him, and then at the end I'm gonna tell y'all who I think would be a better fit. And this is just my mama vibe, and I ain't even hung around these people no more than 5 hours. Okay. So my thoughts today could change. But then I learned that not only was this for entertainment, but Binky really getting a boo out of this. A real life boo. So I'm like, yeet to thee. Okay. When I first seen him, I said, no, not Binky's type. Personality wise, very respectful, but he had teenager tendencies. He pouted when I was there. He pouted a lot. I ain't like that. Y'all know I'm big on zodiac signs. I'm trying to get out of that, and I forgot what his zodiac sign is, but just the whole look. And then I noticed he avoided me a bit. All of them, everybody ain't did no video, but all of them know who and what I am in Binky's life, right? I feel like if you're trying to avoid someone's mother, you got something to hide. And maybe that's just part of his personality. Who knows? Overall respectful, laid back. I liked his style. Because either he liked them cowboy boots that he had on, for real in real life, or he know that Binky is love going horseback riding and love cowgirl boots and all that kind of stuff, right? And I could be wrong because I've seen people with tats all over their face and got the highest level of degrees and intelligent level, right? But he was himself. He was himself, but I wasn't feeling that. So I wasn't feeling that one. Did they ask y'all for a headshot or a mugshot? Hold on. Let me go back to him. And for the record, I did not know him. I don't know if they did, but I did not know him before the show. I ain't know nothing about him or who he was. Where do I start? Is this a mugshot? I think he just came because he was bored. I do not think he had an interest in dating Binky. Him too has always been a respectful person. I don't know him, but I do know that him and his father were the ones that got hired to do Binky's floor. And when Binky called me and said, "Mama, come get these," he was one of the ones that had to get cussed out and put out. Ain't seen him since. I do know that this is Peace, one of Peace's friends. I don't know what kind of friend. All I used to hear is, "That's Andre Pete friend. That's Andre Pete friend." Eat the D, let the church say amen. And maybe Pete is just the type of person that hangs out with only guys, because a lot of the guys, I hear that a lot. "That's Pete friend. Who you talking to, Pete? That's my friend. Who you sending money to a jail? My friend." Okay, never mind. Okay, but anyhow, I didn't even study him because I didn't even think that there was even a chance. I could be wrong. But, bruh, next time they say send a headshot, don't send a mugshot. Please, no. Don't. I don't even know how you got chose after with this photo. My thumb would have just... Who picked these people? Yeet to D. Who's next? 24 karat gold. Oh, I mean, what's his nickname? What y'all call him? Mr. Exotic. Overall, very mature. Not demure, mature. Sometimes with maturity comes experience. And he seemed as if he was at a point in his life to where he's comfortable, he's content. He's reached that level of cleansing and peace. Now, I ain't did no background checks yet. I'm going to have to come back with another video because I'm doing background checks. Especially after I found out who she done picked. I mean, sometimes we have to do those things, especially these days. We have to do those things, right? Start with White Remy, the first one. Looks, I don't think he's Binky's type. Personality, I don't think he's Binky's type. The second one with the mugshot, I don't think he has anything that Binky would be interested in. And I know my daughter, okay? I think Binky would be attracted to him. But I think that their personalities would match, their interests match as well. Because Binky don't like the club and go out and this and that. And this seems like all he do from what I've been seeing is his music, massages. He was getting a little touchy-feely on that massage. Licking his lips and all that other shit. Yeet to D. But I do believe that Binky is one of those type of women that's comfortable in her own skin to the point to where she'd be like, I don't get no fuck. Sometimes things seem too good to be true. And I've been told that myself. So he was very articulate, and his words flowed so together, like I said, flowed out. It was just like a smooth flow, to where it would seem like, yeah, something ain't right. Something ain't right. He reading from a script. This ain't him. But then he made a great point, because he one of the ones that made a video. He made a great point. Why have somebody? Don't let these people pull me out of my. I'm not gonna let these people pull me out of my square. Off my square, out of something that I've already overcome. That's that maturity, right? So I can see Binky picking him, for real. I can. Why you ain't coming on the show looking like this, sir, Mr. President? Now, when I met him, going off of first impressions, I said, yep, that's who she gonna pick. And then I started my research. After I started my research, after I had a conversation with him, because he was very in tune with the number one person in Binky's life, her mother, right? So he wanted to sit down and conversate with me and kick it. Again, very mature, his intellect. I thought this was going to be the one Binky picked, and I still don't know if this is the one she picked. I don't think that he's her type. He's still living the fast life. Yeah, they have one thing in common, music. But I think he's still for the streets in a deep way. Just my opinion. And ain't nothing wrong with that, do you, boo? Just judging from the tie, E to D. Now this is what I expected to see. You see the suited up? Because I think that's what Binky on right now. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. So after our conversation, I said, oh, okay. But then I came home and I did some research. And then he opened his damn mouth and talking about pow, and I seen that at one of the episodes he had that thing hanging out of his pocket, and no. Because eventually, and I know he's a father. He said a father, son, nephew, cousin, all of that, and they got people that love him. But I want some grandkids, and I don't want my grandkids to go to school on career day and tell them my daddy a gangbanger rapper. Although, in the upcoming years, there will be a lot of that in schools, guys. It just is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And it is what it's gonna be. So Mr. Skip, look at him. Now that's how you send a headshot. So I don't know who she picked just as of yet. I'm still waiting on episode 4. But why the fuck did you come? Now y'all talking about just for clout. He was trying to A, promote his business, and B, go have some fun away from his girlfriend for a couple of days. And how did he even expect to stay gone for a couple of days in your location on, bro? Binky is her mama. Binky called me a witch. She called that one so fast, and then cut him. I ain't got much to say about him. Look. Is that her in the back on the side? Over there on, oh, is that her? In the picture? You forgot to crop her out, bro? Yeet the D. Blech. But you know what? In his defense, this is the Squidward that I met. I ain't seen that other Squidward, and don't want to be nowhere close to him. I just don't, because I'm afraid for me or what I might do. I thought I was very, 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 very thankful that he wasn't on there trying to win Binks' love, and that he just wanted to. That had to be hard though. He really stuck his tail between his. Never mind. Well, y'all know what I'm trying. He really. That's a bad analogy for him, considering, you know. Yeah. Oh, the screen did just what it was supposed to do. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna do another one of these. This is the before and the just before she pick. I'm gonna do one now, and then I'm gonna do one just before she pick to see if anything changes in between these episodes. And then there's Tez. Was there anybody else on there? No, nobody else. Okay, and then there's Tez. I can look at Tez as a son/godson, but not a son-in-law. I know they say people change, people grow up. And for the record, Tez thinks I hate him. Tez, I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. Everything was all good until you did that last video. You did take it down respectfully, and I appreciate that. And I believe everything is content, but you have to know your boundaries. And I felt disrespected. Y'all already know I do know him. I was shocked when he was there, when he said he was coming for Binky's love. Hell, I thought he would have been somebody like a commentary like Tehran or what Sid was doing, Squidward was doing. Because I could have swore, I know I'm not crazy. I could have swore he had a thing for Pete for a while. Maybe he was like, hell, I couldn't get one, so I'll go for the other one. Or maybe it's always been him and Binks. But I do know, like, way in the beginning that one of his girlfriends, a couple of his girlfriends, got mad accusing him of Binks because they used to hang out so much. When they first was friends, and it was just mainly just them two. And every now and again, Takia pop in. But I don't see Binky picking Tez. But hell, y'all know it's always a plot twist with Binky. So out of him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And she ain't sent me no picture of the girl. Let me stop this screen mirroring. And then, let me get a picture of Homegirl real quick. Let me see. Let me find a good one. Okay. And that's the last one, because I think that's the only one that I missed. I think that's the only one that I missed. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the picture? Oh, there we go. Okay. Miss TTG. A lot of people said, Mama Shay, you accept Tehran, but you turned your face when you heard about her and blah, 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 that she was going to be on the show. Listen, let me tell y'all a question. and I'm only doing this because I'm doing a video. I don't think any, especially any parent that was brought up a certain way, I don't think any parent, I mean, I can't speak for all parents, would want or ask for their child to be in a elemental P community relationship, right? But if it happens, it happens. You can either accept it or not. You damn sure ain't gonna walk away. I ain't gonna walk away from your child. Let's forget the fact that she's a female. Her whole personality, no. Her whole conversation, no. Her whole attitude, no. Did I think she came on the show to be with Binky? No. Did I think she came for entertainment? Yes. Whoever picked these people, I think they knew that. She's nobody Binky would date. She's just not. I don't know, because it's never happened to me thus far, but I don't think that I would have an issue with, I don't know what that beeping is, and it's getting on my damn nerve, an issue with any of my children dating the same sex or being in the elemental P community, because I want them to be happy. I want them to experience real love for at least once. Real love outside of the love that their mother gave them. And when we're done with this show, we're going to touch bases on that comment right there that I just said. Because sometimes that's the only real love that a child has experienced. And some children act like they ain't never even experienced that when they had a real parent. E to D, let the church say amen. But I do want all of my children. I can't wait. And I hope they hurry up before I have to go back to that cane or use that walker or got to sit and just watch. I want to be hands-on. I have experienced, y'all see, like the song Skylar just sent me. This song. She don't even know the words. Stuff like that. I'm so glad. When they say give somebody their flowers while they still can smell them, that's what the fuck they talking about. So I've experienced the grandchildren. I want to experience planning a wedding and standing there watching my son and or my daughter walk down the aisle. I want to experience going to the reception and just partying all night. Hell, I might experience it for myself, but I can't wait for my children to experience that, and so that I can share that moment with them. I thought something was in my cup. But yeah, that's my thought right now. So out of all of those people, let me put them up one more can. One more can. Out of all of those people, I don't think one. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger. Miss TDG, how we want to call her TDG? I don't know what TDG is. I know pussy popper. E to D. White Remy, the prisoner. His name should have been Slick. His name should have been, he said, the president. You Republican, bro? The Joke. And Tez. I don't think from a hands-on parent, momager, I think 2 of them are Binky's type. And of course, she can only pick one, but who knows? There's always a plot twist with Binky. Hell, Binky probably picked 2. I think 2 of them, the President Man and Mr. Erotic, or is it Exotic? My bad. Fit her. And I know what Binky was thinking. And a lot of time, when I watch episode 1, 2, and 3, I'm watching it and I'm watching her body language, and I know her. That's my mini me. I know, I can look at her and tell what's going through her mind, and that's why she reminds you, a witch. Have you ever practiced witchcraft? No, I haven't. I'm just very in tune with those whom I love. And I'm not gonna tell y'all who I think she picked, but I'm telling y'all, out of all of those people, I think only 2 people has any qualities that she would entertain. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully season 4 be up soon. I mean, why do I keep calling them seasons? Episode 4 be posted soon, so I can react to that. Because they about drained on pranks. They probably like, we over it. And then when there's a change in the dynamic, Takia been gone, and each time she stay gone longer. So who knows when she's coming back. Y'all been asking for April a lot. April don't live close. She live close, but not really close. What's crazy is she live in a whole nother state, but it's the same drive that I used to take to get to Binky's house. Ain't that crazy? But we did say we're gonna start doing this more often. Alright, so I was more closer to my dad's side of the family than my mom's side. That's my first cousin on my dad's side, and we've always been like this. Ever since I was a little girl, when she used to pick on me. It scared me. I'm an asshole. Anywho, I love y'all. And I will be back. Hopefully tomorrow with a reaction. Or what can I do tomorrow? I'm thinking. I love y'all. Let me get up out of here. It's that time.